Keaton Rhyme here, doing a live reaction of Dragon Ball Super 17. Alright. Okay. Cover art, Goku, and that's a non-canon character right there. Oh, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Here it's could have been just an expansion on the first game. Some story elements, but I don't know. You be the judge. Fan art. Okay, title page. The next prospect, Supreme Kai of Universe Z, or Universe 10, Zamasu. Present day, planet Babare. Okay. You got, what you would call him, a fish, dinosaur, humanoid, carrying a fish, up a mountain. Given the fins, they're kind of shark-like. Confronted by two others, Kiki, Goofufu. They have clubs. They want his food. Grrr. Okay, he runs at them. Grrr. The fatter one, ready to hit him with the club. Smacks him upside the head. Gets knocked into the mountainside. Grrr. Okay, the fat one now grabs his fish while the thinner one kind of kicks him in the face. A little pebble hits the thinner one, and a large rock's falling. Oh wait, I know what this is. The Zamusu, or Zamusu. I don't know. Isn't that like the little primitive world he's watching to see how life works and to see if it can just live on its own or needs like divine intervention? Okay, turns out all the rocks were being dropped by a bigger shark humanoid. Gee. He did it all for the fish. Well. Okay. Zamusu's here. These barbarians are so savage and uncivilized. Yes, the barbarians of this present day may indeed be so, but what about 1,000 years from now? Normally it would be impossible to know. Which is where this time ring comes into play. So that is a time ring. It's my first time ever seeing one. Keep in mind, these cannot be used on a whim. Immersed thought and care must be taken before the exceptional circumstances that allow for their use. The last time one was used was over 400 years before you became my disciple. Can this ring truly allow me to travel freely through time? But of course, though it only allows one to travel into the future, it can only take you forward in time and then return you to the world from which you originally departed. Okay, that's actually, like, out of all the time travel plots, that's kind of like the one thing that might not screw something up. You can see the future, but you go back without changing it, because it's the future. So it doesn't allow for turning back time and traveling to the past. That has been explicitly banned, and doing so would violate several forbidden laws. Altering history carries with a risk and danger that cannot be put into words. Excuse me. Take a close look at the rings on the row above. When history is changed, it manifests as a different world. And when that phenomenon occurs, one of these rings is born. Oh. Okay. Different worlds? You mean those rings are to be used when time travel is... You mean these rings are to be used when time traveling to these so-called parallel worlds? Exactly. It never occurred to me that so many parallel worlds could exist. It was once believed that such sophisticated civilizations of humans roaming around in Universe 12 was all but impossible, but one of these very parallel world rings were born from a human from that very realm who had successfully created some type of apparatus capable of traveling back to the past. Like, isn't like our main characters from like universe, it's either 6 or 7. So this is universe 12. So I guess Bulma success in that universe succeeded as well. After that happened, the manipulation and altering of the timeline was strictly forbidden. Huh? 4? They've increased since the last time I checked. This is hard to fathom for someone to have created yet another world this recently. I'm beginning to get a better understanding of these rings. Let us be on our way to the planet Barbary 1,000 years in the future. Ah, yes, of course. Let us set aside those other rings for the moment. Now then. Pulls off one of the Patara rings. Put this on. Originally, only Supreme Kais were meant to travel into the future using the time ring. Huh? But we can make a special exception in this case. For the time being, I temporarily raised your status to that of Supreme Kai. Thank you very much. His ring didn't seem to change. It lit up, but... Now, put yours on your left ear, just like mine. Do not switch or place it on the other ear. As I recall, if you have one on each of our right and left ears, the two of us would end up fusing together. Correct. We would fuse into one almighty Supreme Kai and would never again be able to return to our original individual selves. So how about it? Interested in fusing with me? Perhaps some other time. Everything looks to be in place. Good. Now face the ring of time and focus. Concentrate your mind on 1,000 years into the future. 1,000 years. Okay. Energizing. Things whirling around them. I guess now they're in the future. So this is planet Barbary. 1,000 years into the future. The older Kai seems to be a bit... Ah, over there, look. They've begun to form the early foundations of a civilization. Yay! They're a modern Stone Age family. And with their rock houses. Let us go and take a closer look. Flies on down. Zamaru, or Zamasu, his name. They didn't look happy about it. Oh, this here looks like the beginnings of rudimentary writing. Oh, he senses something. And this is a musical instrument. Zamasu sees something. Supreme Kai, take a look at this. Wait. He's about to do something to him, isn't he? Oh, no. There's a massive brawl going on in a larger part of the village settlement that they have. I don't believe it. This is the reality of things. Nothing can change one's true nature. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that they've grown even crueler during this time. They just kind of keep fighting, the bodies are piling up. What a hideous, unsightly existence. As I suspected, this universe truly is better off without these humans. I don't know if you would consider them humans, but then again, the Dragon Ball Z universe, or Dragon Ball universe, has always had animal humanoids, so... Well, the old Supreme Kai notices something. There's has to be like a more sagely humanoid coming up to the fighting. Oh, they all bowed. Hey Zamasu, look over there. Oh, sneak attack from the back. And they are not amused. And Zamasu just kind of, boom, one palm goes flying. Boy, looking at the comparative size of that club that they were wielding earlier, it's like half their body size. Zamasu, the time has come for us to leave. And the thing's starting to get back up. Zamasu, did you not hear me? We're leaving. He's not... Wait, what is he doing? Uh-oh. He makes an energy blade on his hand. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Okay, it's charging. Zamasu does a hand chop, or blade chop. I guess now with the energy. Ooh, he cut right through him. Stop, Zamasu. And then he bisected him. Ooh, look at that evil grin. You've really done it now. We're leaving now, Zamasu. Return. Give me back my Potara. Zamasu, explain your rationale for such a pointless act. There was no need to kill it. We merely needed to return here, and that would have sufficed. It was a creature with no worth or value whatsoever. They are the waste of their planet, doing nothing but plundering and taking from their environment. Some would think humans are that way. There is no such thing as an existence without worth or value. Even the simple earthworm is a vital cog in the cycle of life. It not only keeps the soil fertile, but provides sustenance for many other creatures. Every species in nature has a meaning and purpose. An earthworm would never dare tread where humans do. That was a simple example. Why do you have such an utter disdain for the humans? Humans, us, they're growing into, like, oh, I think that was supposed to be the word used, but without any. Humans use their growing intelligence to exploit and rape their environment, and ultimately our precious planets. These planets are not ours to govern and maintain. So then you think it's wise to leave planets like Barbary to their own devices? But of course, our only duty is to diligently watch over them. If their choices and actions leads to a path of destruction, we must allow them the freedom to bring about their own demise. So the Supreme Kais are really like the Watchers from the, I can't remember if it's the DC or the Marvel universe. I think it was Marvel. I could be wrong. Not the biggest comic book nerd. Then Supreme Kai, what exactly is the function and purpose we serve? You're asking this now? Seriously. Or obviously we are to watch over and maintain the peace. And if any one planet should poise to threaten the balance of peace in a significant way, we need to be able to think of a means to diffuse the situation before it gets out of hand. From where I stand, this approach is far too lax and lenient. We should be far more proactive and use our overwhelming power decisively and with no hesitation to crush out the embers of evil wherever they may exist. There's no shortage of planets filled with people have a wanton disregard for mere words and warnings. And as I have told you before, that is the purpose the gods of destruction serves, and the reason he exists. Zamasu, having such a strong sense of justice is a good thing, but you must be careful not to cross that line, for then it bleeds into tyranny. When you encounter something that makes your heart feel conflicted, be tolerant and show patience. You must allow the situation to play out. That will be the path that leads towards an everlasting peace. He's not accepting that too easily. So you're telling me to look, but I pretend I don't see. Zamasu, I fully acknowledge that you possess the power and strength to conquer and right evil. Boy, this is a talk-heavy chapter. But you mustn't let pride and self-conceit become your pitfalls. Where there is a pitfall, there will ultimately come a time when you will fall into it. And it is not enough that the Supreme Kai possesses great battle prowess. They must also demonstrate the ability to provide wisdom that is not poisoned by personal biases, and make calm, rational decisions when faced with watching over all of existence. Then this strength that I've worked so long and hard to build up and hone, just what is it meant to be used for? You should think of it as a means to find tranquility and composure within your heart. Kind of like, which martial art is like that? I guess technically most of them. But there was one in particular. It wasn't Tai Chi. Maybe it was. I don't know. Bah. Scrambled thoughts. I understand. Forgive me for my insolent actions. Oh dear. I think that's supposed to be dear. That 1,000-year journey sure did a number on this old body of mine. I'm feeling parched. Please put on a kettle of tea, Zamasu. Right away, as you wish. Yeah, he's gonna end up killing that old guy. Okay. Okay, long road in the desert. Woohoo! Trunks on a little go-kart. Followed by Beerus. And future Trunks. Oh, look, and I think even the... Yeah, I think that's a T2 on future Trunks's. Normal Trunks just has a T on his, and Beerus actually has a B. Oh, apparently they weren't the only ones. Vegeta, Goku, I can't tell. There's 3 more. Oh, that may be May, Pilaf, and Shu? I never remember the ninja dog that was with them. His name. Nah. Beerus doesn't like losing. Hell will freeze over before I lose to you, Kakarot. Oh, I almost went into Dragon Ball Abridged. I don't know. Can't tell if that's the gas or the brake. I doubt it. Probably gas. Eat my dust. Oh, he's about to head into a giant rock. And he crashes. Goku just kind of looks on. You've got to decelerate around curves, Vegeta. Damn it all. Yeah, I guess driving isn't his thing, given that they fly around more than anything. Or he has someone else drive. I guess GT really isn't canon then, is it? Because he was able to drive in that. Yeah, let's see. Oh, little Trunks sees something. Starts diverting. Beerus, an opening! And he takes the lead. Haha, first place is mine. Oh my god. A turtle shell. Trunks is pulling a Mario Kart blue Koopa shell. Take that. And it's flying towards Beerus. It hits, I think, one of the wheels, but it's hard to tell. He's kind of knocked off. Excuse me. He's knocked off course. He's spinning out. Here's your chance, bro. Okay. Future Trunks, is moving on into first place. And he finishes first. We did it! Oh, these translations are awful. Goku is spelled wrong. There's an extra O. But, I don't know. Maybe that's how it's spelled in Japanese. But I doubt it. The Trunks 1-2 finish. Oh, that was a video game the whole time. I thought they were actually... Well, talk about advanced gaming when you can't tell the difference. They're playing on what it looks to be a Wii U console. What do you think? Pretty fun, right? Beerus is just kind of, damn it. Yeah, it's been forever since I've played a game. And he broke the console. How stupid. Aw, come on, Beerus. That's the 3rd one already. If you're going to get that upset over it, then don't play. Let's go, Whis. Yes, yes. Jeez. You're even great at games, aren't you? Aw, little May's just so enthralled by Future Trunks. Not really. Trunks did most of the heavy lifting, and I just reaped the benefits of it. That's right, May. It was all thanks to me. Oh, he's jealous. Alright, this time I'm gonna take first by a wide margin. Just you watch. Goku's yawning. I'm going to bed. Trunks, you should get to sleep early too. Yeah. What's this? These sorts of activities amuse you? Yeah, they wouldn't. They're not much for Vegeta. It's not that. I was just thinking how long it's been since I've had the chance to sit around without a care in the world. Kids in the front, yay, victory. So Trunks did win. It was a short race. Don't worry, after we defeat that Goku Black, your future will have peace again, too. Yeah. Hey, Kakarot, let me make one thing crystal clear. I'm the one that's going to defeat this Goku Black. Don't just go deciding that on your own. Vegeta can't beat our Goku, so he's going to try and defeat Goku Black. It caught their attention. I want to join the two of you and fight as well. Nothing would make me happier than to take my peace back with my own hands. I see. Let's hope you can hold your own. Yes, sir. Come to the gravity room first thing tomorrow morning. I'm going to train you. Yes, sir. Wait. Why wouldn't he know? This is the... No, wait. I don't know. Time travel is confusing the hell out of me anymore. Okay. Zamasu. He has what to be some... It's a typewriter computer crystal ball. He's watching the... I guess it was the intergalactic or interuniversal tournament from the last arc. What are you watching? This is GodTube. Isn't this an interesting turn of events? Don't tell me you're giving up on being a Supreme Kai and going to try your hand at becoming a GodTuber instead. Well, no, It clicks off, or click something. Oh, check it out. This is a video from the tournament between Universe 6 and 7. I can't believe you found this. Your word search was for Son Goku. If I recall, that is the name of the Saiyan that the Supreme Kai of Universe 7 said possessed more power than a god. Still, I'm surprised he would pique your interest. Supreme Kai, more importantly, look over here. Even the King of all things found this worthy of his time. Oh, you're right. But their level far exceeds what I had expected. Yes. Inferior as humans may be, their strength is enough to catch the attention of even the God of Destruction. They're not humans. They're mortals, but they're not humans. The shark things weren't humans. They just keep using it. Oh, will you look at that? This Monaka person came out victorious. And it didn't even look like he did anything. Absolutely incredible. Wait. So this man is Son Goku. Supreme Kai. What are those strange planets that we keep seeing hovering above the battle arena? Oh, those are probably what are known as Dragon Balls. According to legend, they are capable of granting any wish. Just between you and me, I didn't put much validity into their existence. Apparently the Dragon Balls were the prize wagered for this tournament. How would you not know? Dragon Balls, capable of granting any wish. Yeah, little Trunks is waking up. Good morning, Mom. You were up late playing games, weren't you? Hurry up and go wash your face. Yes, Mom. Jeez, he's not a thing like future Trunks. Okay, the gravity room. I could have sworn the gravity room was... Well, I guess it would be an extension off the main building. I always thought it was in the spaceship, but I guess the spaceship is gone at this point. I don't know. Bah. Okay, Goku's meditating over the lake. Pond. Whis is watching onward. Beerus is yawning. Good morning, Lord Beerus. The servant, could I interest you in a morning beverage? Beer. Bring me the whole keg. Well, his name is a pun off of the word beer, so this is kind of fitting. Oh, someone appears to have woken up on the wrong side of the bed. You couldn't possibly still be in a sore about, something about this. You couldn't possibly still be sore about losing in that game you were partaking in last night? Silence. Pardon me, do you have a moment, Lord Beerus? Okay, it's Supreme Kai of Universe 7. Well. We apologize for making you come all this way out just to find us, Supreme Kai. Hey, I've got something I want to ask you. Sure, go ahead. This got Goku's attention. Oh, it's the Supreme Kai. Are you aware of any gods near your vicinity who may believe in particularly aggressive and extreme ideologies? Extreme ideologies? For example, an individual who may think that the extinction of the human species is a positive thing. Something along those lines. Ring any bells? A god that detests humans. Now that you mention it, that does remind me of a god I'm acquainted with. Okay, Goku flies over. Supreme Kai's thinking, now I remember. Remind you of someone? Who is it? None other than Kibito. He has a tendency to say some discriminatory things about humans, and it always makes me feel a bit awkward. And his thoughts, humans should not be forbidden from setting foot into... Humans should not be forbidden from setting foot into the Supreme Kai's world. Wouldn't it be the other way around? But I guess he's not really that extreme. So it's that bastard, huh? He does have a pretty suspicious looking face. Huh? Are you saying that Kibito, the guy that's always hanging around the Supreme Kai, is the true identity of Goku Black? There's no way they could possibly be right. After all, Goku Black is supposed to be the spitting image of me. Kibito doesn't resemble me in the least. It's possible he may be transforming himself. What do you think, Lord Beerus? Should we pay him a visit? Very well. May as well look into it. Alright then. We summons her staff, or his staff. I don't know. Some of these characters, I don't always know the gender. Kika, or Chika. I don't know. The staff's going off. Huh? I'm getting a transmission from somewhere else. Well, it wouldn't be right there now, would it? It's from the Grand Priest. What? Did you say the Grand Priest? Hello, Grand Priest. It's been a while since I've heard from you. Yes. Now the servant came back with the keg. Here's the keg you requested. I don't know who the Grand Priest is. Understood. Very well. I'll be in touch. My. This is quite the problem indeed. What's wrong? Did he need something? Goku. Me? The king of all things would like an audience with you. So you are to come to the royal palace immediately. Wait. So I'm guessing the Grand Priest is kind of like the middleman between the king of all things and the supreme Kais and other deities. Huh? The all things king? And Beerus is going with the beer in the background on the supreme Kai. What did you say? Why does he want to meet me? I wonder if this has something to do with that tournament. I haven't the faintest clue. I'm kind of busy right now, so tell him I'll meet him some other time. You frickin' moron. When the king of all things says he wants an audience with you immediately, you drop everything. You're going, and you go, period. Why should I? Typical Goku. Is it far? Even for me, a one-day trip would take 2 days. One-way trip. I was like, what? 2 days? I don't have the time to be running off to somewhere that ridiculously far away. Don't make me repeat myself. Shut up and get going already. If it's alright with you, I can take you there. I can use instant transmission to get there. Yeah, I guess Goku could do that, but he doesn't know where he's going. Really? Perfect. If you're with him, I'll be a lot more relieved. Wait, why doesn't Beerus or Whis know that? Whis, I want you to tag along too. Very well. What about you, Lord Beerus? You kidding me? I'll pass on that. Goku, try your hardest not to make a total debacle of everything. I want you to behave as if the fate of the entire universe rests on your shoulders. Boy, no pressure at all, Beerus. Fine. Let's hurry up and get this over with. Really? Whenever you are, Kai. Or ready whenever you are, Supreme Kai. Wait, you're not seriously going to go wearing that? Change it into something more formal. If it's going to be that much of a pain in the ass, I refuse to go. Oh well, I'm sure he'll be fine. If he does it just this once, I'll make sure to apologize for his boorishness. Whatever you do, make sure you keep everything about Goku Black a secret. If the king of all things catches wind about any of it, I wouldn't put it past him to wipe us all out of existence in a fit of rage. Indeed. One last thing, you're still going on? What now? This has nothing to do with you, Supreme Kai. Yes? Whatever you do, no matter what, do not die. Wait, there's an extra U in there. I don't know why. Weird people doing these translations. Huh? Sure. Alright, everyone. Okay, let's go. Did I maybe do or say something to offend him? Ho, don't worry about it. It's all because of the Goku Black stuff. Wait, this is the palace? It's not very impressive. I assume it bends space and looks much bigger because, I mean, it's not very big. You can see all the universes in the background, though. That's kind of cool. Welcome, and thank you for coming. Is that the High Priest? Or the Grand Priest? It's been such a long time. Is that little run over there the Grand Priest? Yes, hurry up and bow your head, Goku. I take it you must be the one and only? They look on. Yo, I'm Goku. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay. Well. Okay. I'll see you next month with the next chapter. So,